Confessed to cheating on my husband, sobbing and expecting him to scream or leave. Instead, he looked me dead in the eye and said, "Cool. I've been sleeping with someone too." And just like that, I realized I was no longer the one holding the power in our marriage. I'm Jennifer. I'm 32, and this is honestly the most insane thing that's ever happened to me. So, Gary and I have been married for 6 years, together for 8 total. On paper, we look like the perfect couple. I work in office administration, and he does something with technical support. Honestly, I never paid that much attention to the details of his job because it's pretty boring. But we had this nice little life set up, a nice apartment, decent cars, regular date nights when I felt like it. Here's the thing, though, I've always been really good at managing relationships. Like, I'm the one all my friends come to for advice because I just understand how these things work. With Gary, I had everything running smoothly. I handled our social calendar, decided which friends we'd hang out with, made sure our Facebook looked cute with couple photos. Gary's pretty laid back, so he just went along with whatever I planned. Between us, though, I always felt like I was settling a little bit. Don't get me wrong, Gary's a good guy, but he's not exactly the most exciting person in the world. Sometimes I'd watch other couples and think about how their guys would surprise them with flowers or plan these amazing dates. And Gary just didn't really do stuff like that unless I basically told him to. I'm not trying to be mean, but Gary's always been kind of predictable. He'd come home from work, we'd eat dinner, watch TV, go to bed. Weekends were grocery shopping and maybe seeing his friends if I was in the mood. It got old pretty fast. When I tried to talk to him about spicing things up or being more romantic, he'd just nod and maybe try for like a week before going back to his usual routine. The thing that really got to me was how he handled conflict. Like, if I was upset about something, instead of just listening and making me feel better, he'd want to talk it through and understand my perspective. It was exhausting. Sometimes a girl just wants her man to apologize and move on, But Gary would always want to dig deeper and figure out the root cause or whatever. So annoying. I started making little comments here and there. Nothing mean, just honest observations. Like if he was being moody about work, I'd joke with our friends about Gary having one of his days again.